Hi everyone, it's Darla. Scrap Happens here with Tuesday's tip. Today I want to show you a fun box that we made for my 14 Days of Love class that I just had it last Saturday. And we make 14 little treat holders for Valentine's. I put them by my husband's coffee pot each morning. So he has a special treat to wake up to. I have some friends that hide them and make their husbands search for them. I have some that give them to people they work with. I have some that give them to their kids. I have one lady who's just going to give them to random people. She's going to be traveling at Valentine's and she's just going to give them to random people. So I think it's a super fun class. This was my 10th annual. It's a really fun class. I love it. It's one of my favorites. And I love that the ladies have so many different ideas to do with it. So let me get started and show you how I created this box. It opens like this, and I got my husband a big cherry already. I'm gonna fill it with some frayed paper and put in there, but he's not big on sweets, so I was pretty excited I got to put something sweet in this. He is a pretty healthy eater, so I fill lots of my treats with almonds or dark chocolate. He likes dark chocolate. And pistachios and protein bars. Anyway, but let's get on with it and I'll show you how I created the box. I do first want to show you what I used. The designer paper is the Sweet Talk designer paper in the new 22 January through June mini catalog. There's so many cute things in that catalog. The stamp set is, here's the paper pack. I didn't open it though, so it's not the right paper, but there's lots of cute Valentine paper in it. The stamp set is nuts and bolts. And this is I used I'm Nuts and Bolts About You. And I just stamped it and then hand cut it with my paper snips. I also used my layering circles for the circle, my layering circle dies, and I used the what is this called? Bouquet of Love dies for the cute stitched heart that I put underneath there. He's holding a nut or a bolt. I don't know. It looks like it's a flower. Anyway, so I covered it with a stitched heart. It fit just perfectly. And let's see. I also used my Stampin' Blends. I used light smoky slate and dark smoky slate on those. So I have pre-scored my cardstock. You're going to start with a 7 by 10.5 inch piece of cardstock. And then you're going to score it on the landscape side, the long side, at 1.5, 4.5, 6, and 9. Then you're going to turn it to the short side or the portrait side, and you're going to score it at 1.5 and 5.5. So what I'm going to do real quickly is use my bone folder to make my creases nice. And then I'll show you how I cut it. You're going to love this project because, I keep moving that paper, because it's super quick, super easy, and turns out so cute. And you can use it for any occasion. That's what I love about it too. Okay. And then I am going to just cut each of the score lines up to the 1.5 inch mark, that long score line. I'm just going to cut them all. And I'm going to turn it over and do it on the other side, just up to the long score line. Okay, And then I like to trim. I know you've seen this in my other videos. I like to trim these so they don't, oops, I can't get it to go straight. So they don't go over the edge, like I'll show you on this one. It might go a little bit over the edge, if you can see right there. But if I trim it, it doesn't. And it's just easier to knead it up. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, my scissors are stuck on all of them. I want to see. Yeah, I only need to do it on the outside on this one. And then I forgot to grab my scoring tape. So let me grab that really quick. I hope I have some really handy. I do. Wait, honey. Oh, you know how I hate long videos, and that's gonna make it just a little bit longer. Anyway, okay, so I have my tearing tape, not scoring tape. And I'll show you how I'm gonna put the box together. I'm just gonna put my tearing tape on there like this. Oops. Okay. Peel it off with my fingernails. Nice manicure, don't I have? I'm scheduled for next week. I've decided I'm gonna stop doing the gels because they always peel and I pick at them. And so then I have fingers like this. And it really damages my fingernails. So I'm gonna just try this time to get a regular manicure just with regular polish. And then when it starts to chip off, I can just take it off with regular fingernail polish remover and repaint them myself. That's because I really only like to go once a month because it just takes so much time, and I would much rather be in my craft room than sitting getting manicure. Although I really do love my manicurist. She's a really sweet gal and fun to visit with. So, okay. So I have all the tearing tape off, and I'm just gonna put my box together like this. I'm gonna line it up on the sides. Now, this is something that you don't need to decide it right this second, but you do have to pay attention. So I put a notch on mine, and you want to do it on the top of the box, the top of how it closes. So it's important that you don't, let me see how this opens for you so you can see this. It's important that all 4 flaps go into the bottom of the box and not 4 flaps in the top of the box, or it won't fold right. What happens if you've already done your notch, if you've done it on the wrong end, then your box is going to go like this and your notch is going to be upside down. So that's why it's important to just pay attention to where you're folding your flaps in and make sure you're folding it on the bottom. Ask me how I know. I know because I did it wrong. Okay. And there you have it. Super cute, super simple box. to use for any occasion. I can't get it to work. Good grief. There you go. Oh, and my circle's not in the middle on this one, so I'm gonna have to fix that somehow. Or you don't even have to put a notch in it if you don't want to. This one I was using a different punch, and it was it just had some waves on it, and it just looked too fancy. I really didn't like it, but I had already put the box together, and I couldn't get a punch in there deep enough, if you could see, to cut that little nipple off. So I'm gonna put a little heart right there or something to hide that nipple look, whatever. Anyway, super cute box. I hope you'll give it a try for Valentine's or St. Patrick's Day or Easter's coming up. Lots of options. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Happy creating, and if you need more inspiration, stop by my blog, scraphappensherewithdarla.com. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and hit subscribe so you don't miss another video. Thanks again for stopping by, and I'll see you next week with Tuesday's tip.